tailor-made in the hotel to the president of the country. Everybody looked like me. It was liberating because I wasn't the other. And that's a big part of what we're trying to figure out here is how do we address the other and what's the right way to treat the other in every single circumstance in every situation imaginable. How we treat, it's, pretty much philosophy 101. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the most prevalent religious or spiritual tenets ever, to come down here. How you treat the other determines who we are.
And interesting, that's one of the other tent poles we have to talk about Star Trek. And in that universe, you're not seen as the other, even though your skin color is different and your vision isn't as good as other people's. I mean, interesting lesson taught in that universe that they created.
I love Gene. I always have. I'm a big Star Trek fan. Before I joined the family, I was a fan. Because I read a lot of science fiction books as a kid. And it was not all that often that I encountered heroes in the pages of those books who looked like me. Gene's statement about diversity and inclusion, I can't tell you what it meant to me. I can't tell you what it meant to me as a kid growing up in the 60s, when it was rare for me to see people who looked like me on television in the popular culture. Huge. I think we tend to underestimate the value of seeing oneself reflected in whatever culture you're brought up in. It's just, it's so big. It's so huge in terms of one's ability to form a positive self-image. One has to see oneself reflected in the world around them.
We always talk about public television as educational television, and yet no matter where your career has taken you in this wild medium of ours, there's been a strong educational component.
I say that all media